Hey everybody, it's Brad.
And I'm Christa.
From the Big Family Homestead, and in this video we wanted to give you guys some updates. A lot of things have been going on in our personal lives and some other friends of the channel's lives, and we figured this is the best way than trying to type out a bunch of email responses because, well, frankly, I don't know how to type.
No, he's really bad at it.
It's really funny because you would think a tech guy would be able to type. They want hunt and peck. That's me. I hunt then peck, like a
chicken.
Some kind of weird chicken on a computer. So first things first, thank you guys so much for your continued prayers for Grace. Please keep them coming. We just found out yesterday she's still got pneumonia.
Yeah, or again.
Yeah. It probably never went away.
Yeah. Is
the issue, and we're grateful that we got to the doctor when we did because they said,
well, it could have been really bad. It was right at the peak point where it was just getting ready to
ramp
get
up
really bad, and we got her on antibiotics, which I know a lot of you don't like, and trust me, I don't like them either, but for Grace, it is a necessary evil.
And it's also a huge concern for us because she's been on antibiotics so many times during her life.
Yeah.
I'm afraid they're going to stop working at some point.
Well, obviously the last set didn't.
Yeah, so please continue praying for her. She's had it pretty rough the past month, and I don't know what it was if she and I got the same sickness, but I'm still rough.
Yeah. Well,
and I don't care about me, but prayers for her for that.
We also have a very close friend of the channel, Starry Hilder.
Yeah.
Was in a very bad biking accident.
She needs your prayers.
She broke her neck, has severe trauma to her face, and she was alone when this happened, and it took a while for them to find her, but she's been found. She is doing well.
But it's miraculous.
It's a miracle that she is doing as well as she is.
Well, her neck was broken, but she can walk.
Right.
That's pretty amazing and miraculous.
Right.
But she's going in for spinal stuff, I believe, today. And that is just a testament to the power of God. I got to tell you. Yeah. How do you have a broken neck and you can still walk? But
it's amazing.
But she's definitely needing your prayers too. So now a few things on the happier side.
Happier side is our daughter Claire. Her birthday is this week.
Yep.
She's going to be 15.
And she is a joy and a delight.
She really is a joy.
She helps us out so much here, and watching the little kids, and she acts like a total little mama.
She's my second mom.
She totally is a little mama. Other stuff that's going on. We've been picking our garden.
Tomatoes and peppers. Yep. We have half of our dining room table is full of peppers and tomatoes.
Yeah. It's
pretty cool.
Well, it's kind of funny just because there's so many things that are happening all at once. It's like, oh my gosh, now what do we do?
Right.
And so the big question is, do we go ahead and just freeze this stuff and deal with it when things smooth out a little bit more, or do we just go for it?
Well, and we also started homeschooling this past week, so that's been I started on Thursday or on Wednesday because I didn't want to start on a Monday and have overwhelming Monday, and so we started slow and we're working our way into a full schedule, so it's been working out pretty well.
Yeah, and Jonathan, our second eldest, he's been going to fire school. He's going to be an EMT and a firefighter, which I think is just yes.
Yep, over at the local career center here, so it's pretty cool.
It's really cool. The funny thing is about him, though, I teased him the other day. I said, you know what? You're just smart enough to get all this medical stuff, learn, no problem.
Right.
But you're also just silly enough to run into a burning building.
Yes.
He's that kid.
Is.
But he had a story today that was pretty crazy.
Oh my gosh.
They just put on all their gear for the first time. They're showing them how to put all the gear on and the oxygen
masks
and he got all his gear on, and he said that he freaked out because his oxygen wasn't working.
Yeah.
And he couldn't breathe.
Right. And he says it's 10 or 12 steps to get the mask and the helmet off. And it was
So he had that panic
little
of,
panic,
I don't
yeah.
have air right now.
Right. So it was
Little touch and go, but he's still excited about it.
Yeah.
And well,
Well,
David,
when he was younger, and he would see blood.
oh my gosh,
He would
this is
white
the best.
as a ghost.
Oh my! When we process our own chickens, we raise
Oh
our
my
own chickens for meat, and the very first time we did it, I thought the boy was going to hit the deck.
Oh my goodness.
All he did, because I went over and we do ours the kosher way. I don't like hack their heads off. We actually
Right.
nick them on the arteries and let them bleed out upside down. And so I nicked the arteries, and the bird, he just went, oh, boom. And he had to sit down right away. And now he's going to be an EMT.
And that was just a few years ago.
Yeah.
That was.
He's
So
still.
I hope this works out for him.
He still has. I think he could. I think he can get past it. But
I think so.
But he still. Oh, this is a funny thing. If you guys, I have a friend who has the weirdest. What is it, like a phobia? Yeah, phobia.
Yeah.
This guy's my buddy Seth down in Florida. He's just a great dude. But he was going to be an EMT, and this is the strangest phobia I have ever heard of in my life. And his phobia is Adam's apples.
He doesn't like 'em.
He can't stand the sight of it. It gives him the willies if he sees him moving up and down. And I'm like, dude, what are you going to do when you have to learn how to do a tracheotomy? He goes, oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. And
Poor
that literally was what made him stop being an EMT.
He's now a pastor.
He is a pastor.
So that's
and he's a
pretty
darn
cool.
good one. So,
Yeah, that's
so
pretty cool.
how funny is that? What a strange thing.
Yeah.
So, David, our eldest, he's getting ready to ship out for the Army coming up next month.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good thing. I will say, I'm a little concerned that he's not preparing physical fitness-wise enough.
He's working a lot.
He has passed all his tests.
Working a lot so that he can pay off his car and pay his insurance and
Big boy stuff.
Right.
It's reality check time, kids.
Right.
And he's like, I need to do all this and this and this in 30 days. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to learn how to actually balance your budget. You're actually going to have to pay bills. It's not going to be us paying them for you. And we're learning all those things.
Automatic withdrawal, and then there's nothing there to cover them.
Which has happened a lot lately.
Yes.
So he's going through a lot of life changes, just crazy stuff. And let's see, animal-wise, we're looking for a farrier for Harriet.
Yep. Her horn is healing up nicely.
It is healing nicely. And Petunia, she's fine. She's fine.
She's fine. She had some swelling on her neck, but that went down, and she's doing really well. And
well, let's see. I think
we're hoping that Sweet Pea has been bred, but we don't
know
because we've never actually caught them in the act. So.
Yeah, and well, chicken-wise, it's time to start processing.
We've got 16 chickens in our chicken tractor, and 10 of them are roosters.
Yeah,
so
and they're starting to get on each other.
Yeah.
There's definitely a pecking order that's happening in that mobile coop. And so it's time to send some to freezer camp, as Jane O would say.
Yep.
So there's kind of the 411, guys. Prayers, please. It's been really, honestly, a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And your support, honestly, Scouts Honor, has been amazing. The encouragement we get from this crowd of people is unexpected and cool.
It's truly humbling.
Yeah. So that's kind of that. We're going to get back to making recipes from scratch videos. I think we're going to try and do one tomorrow.
Okay.
And more homesteady stuff and the gardeny stuff. But we wanted to give you an update because there is a lot on our plate. So anyway, that's it. Video's over. Bye. Thanks for watching. See ya.